everyone, it's Millie, your Sunday. This week we are apparently doing eras. I'm going to talk about the Roaring Twenties. I picked the 20s because it's one of my favorite eras. It gave birth to a lot of my favorite different kinds of art styles. And yeah, I'm first going to talk about film. The talkies, which if you may not know, that's movies where people talk. They became popular around the end of the 1920s, but for the most part, silent films were the thing to go see. One of my favorite movies, in fact, Nosferatu, came about in the 1920s. A silent film of very high caliber, in my opinion. Also, the fact that the campiness in those movies was over the top. I am a fan of cheesiness and campiness, and the fact that the actors wore a lot of black eyeliner to show their expression even more and made ridiculous faces just made it all the more fun to watch. Maybe I drew my inspiration from them, who knows. I don't know, I just find something so endearing about silent films and the piano rags that they play, and yeah. We also can't forget that North American culture actually took a huge step forward in women's rights during the 20s. In the US and Canada, at least as far as I know, women have obtained the right to vote. So it really set the wheels in motion, the whole suffrage movement where women were fighting for the right and they actually got it. And on top of that, the gender binary was also being questioned by many. Not only questioned, but experimented with in general. There is actually a song that came out in the 20s, sung by many well-known people at the time. And the song is called Masculine Women and Feminine Men. It's quite a lot of fun to listen to. It's kind of show-tuney, which I like. And yeah, like the gender binary was kind of starting to be questioned, and gay culture in North America and especially in Europe was kind of finding its footing. And so there was some big stuff that happened in the 1920s, at least before the stock market crash that we all know about. And finally, my favorite thing about the 1920s was my absolute favorite art movement, which is surrealism. It's where the artist paints very realistic, dreamlike, very odd situations that comes out of the depths of their imagination and sometimes their subconscious. And obviously the most well-known figure in this style of art is Salvador Dali, who happens to be my favorite artist. If any of you see my paintings, I kind of model some of them after that style. The 1920s was really big on, like, that's when it started to become very popular, the style of surrealism, so I honestly really love that. And that's pretty much everything I love about the 1920s. There's obviously a lot more that went on. I'm just trying to give you a brief history here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.